advances in technology such as mobile phone, airplane, telephone, and the internet have made the growth of transport and communication network possible. Among the other things, these mean people and countries can exchange information and goods more quickly and less complicated way. This process is called globalization. The purpose of globalization is to the maintain of the country's security, to increase international trade of country, and to develop in social culture, sports, and in tourism sector. Republic of Indonesia. It is Southeast Asia's largest economy, comprises of 17,508 islands, with main largest islands are Sumatra, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Papua New Guinea, and Java. It is also the world's largest archipelago country. The vision of this tourism body is to envisage a national identity, unity of a multicultural nation, the people's welfare, and international cooperation. And the mission is, first, to carry out conservation and culture development based on cultural value, to develop promotion and tourism destinations in order to obtain a competitive advantage. Besides, it also help to develop culture and tourism resources, and develop a transparent government and public accountability. In addition, in 1911, the aircraft was finally brought to Indonesia for the first time. Since then, the Dutch often demonstrate aircraft in Indonesia. Communication is very important in life, whether it is verbal communication and nonverbal communication. The ancients, even since ancient times, still had to use communication as the pictures as a medium of communication. Communication development in Indonesia is very grown rapidly along with the development of information and communication technology. This video will be described on the development of communication in Indonesia. In 1990s, Indonesia was exposed to internet. With the existence of globalization, we can see the positives and negatives impacts for tourism in Indonesia. The positive impact is, it provides easy transport for tourists. Due to globalization, many cities in Indonesia can be easily reached either airlines as well as the sea lanes. Example, in Indonesia there's one island named Pulau Raja Ampat. Formerly, this island is very difficult to reach, but now there is airline and boat to get there. And with the advancement of technology, tourists who want to come to Indonesia are allowed to make use of internet. By using the internet, tourists can easily make a reservation for their holiday in Indonesia while they are still in their own country. For example, using a website like Agoda or Booking.com before visiting Indonesia. This website will allow tourists to look for information about destinations that they will be visiting. Besides, by allowing foreign investment in Indonesia, it provided job opportunities to local. It reduced number of unemployed in Indonesia, because many new jobs such as hotels in Bali, textile company in Java, and gold mining in Papua. Local residents can also develop domestic products such as batik fabric or handicraft for sale to tourists. Beside, due to globalization, many tourists come and visit Indonesia. This calls in additional of hotel constructions, airlines business, tour operators, and other service goods to accommodate tourists' need. It also allows a foreign direct investment, or also known as FDI, in hotels and other tourist attractions, in order to create global. Many of teenagers in Indonesia are more interested in Western culture. In fact, most of them don't know how to play traditional games and instruments. They are more exposed to westernized game, such as video games, PlayStation, and online game on internet. Other than that, with globalization which have allowed foreign companies to invest in Indonesia, it has created wages inequity. As you may know, that they are hiring a lot of workers with low economy status, and exacerbated them by the very low wages, that their lives lack of progress in the economic field. Other than that, the foreign company does not care about the welfare of the workers. Followers believe that globalization was the only way to unite people of all races, all nations, and reduce poverty, and what actually happened was quite the opposite process of the trend. The poor becoming markedly poor, while the very wealthy are becoming extremely wealthy. Here is the home of most employees with low wages. The dorms are made from packing cases and boxes, and when it is rain, they flood. Even though there is water sources, but there is no clean water. Looking from its condition, many children here are undernourished and also a prey to disease.